Hey guys, my name is Luke O'Connell, and to go along with this week's video I thought I would do something a little bit different. Seeing as sharks are the theme on the channel this week, I thought what better opportunity to talk about a film I recently went to see, which offers what I believe is the very first chance to see one of the most awe-inspiring and iconic super predators of all time on the big screen. So here is my review of The Meg, and how well it does or doesn't portray the largest carnivorous fish of all time. Firstly, this film has been in the works for a very long time, 2 decades in fact. Based on the best-selling book by author Steve Alton, this film had a troubled development history. There were attempts to turn this book into a film in the past, some coming close to fruition, but fell through in the end. A few years ago, a new bid was made to turn Meg into a motion picture, with Gorefest director Eli Roth on board to helm the film at one point. However, eventually John Turteltaub came on to direct the shark blockbuster, and now finally we have the Megalodon film many fans of both the original novel and just the animal in general have wanted for decades. Right off the bat, the best way to describe the tone that this film is going for is fun. And it achieves this. The script and acting reflect this tone, and it works. While there are no standout performances in this picture, there are no bad performances either. Each character is decently written and enjoyable to watch, and pretty well acted. Overacted at times, yes, but once again, this film is designed to be kind of a dumb fun popcorn flick. The story is serviceable and what you would imagine out of a film like this. It's a giant shark eating people. You know what you're getting into when you go in to watch it. If you are looking for the next 1975 Jaws, you are going to be disappointed. If you are just looking for a thrilling summer blockbuster action film with elements of general shark thrillers, you are going to be pleased. But of course, whatever you think about the script, story or characters, well, doesn't really matter, because I imagine if you're watching this video then you really only want to hear about the real star of the film. The only colossal creature in the history of planet Earth that could give Jason Statham a run for his money.
I will beat you like a Cherokee drum.
No, the other one. There we go. As I mentioned before, I believe that this is the first time a Megalodon has ever featured in a big budget blockbuster released in theaters. Needless to say, expectations were high for this animal's debut. So how does the Meg itself fare on screen? Quite well, it seems. The shark remains off screen for much of the first act, and while this can only do so much for tension given the fact that, well, the film is literally titled The Meg, it does give the big reveal more chance to make an impact, and boy does it achieve that.
My God. It's a Megalodon. He's kidding, right?
The shark is awesome, and provides some great scenes of tension and action. To my surprise, there were points in this film which did actually have me gripping my seat with genuine apprehension. Deep water is already pretty freaky and can make any film a bit tense, but the scenes where you know the Megalodon is out there somewhere, but you just can't see it, really do create a scary atmosphere. However, usually the tension takes a backseat to the action, and considering that this is a Statham film, that's fine. It works and it's fun. So seeing as I've hopefully already driven the point home that this is solely meant to be a fun action blockbuster, it probably wouldn't be the best idea to look too deeply into the science of the film. But heck with it, that's exactly what we're going to do anyway. And you would be surprised at some of the things that the film actually gets right. The actual design of the titular shark is actually pretty contemporary with our modern understanding of the animal. It's not just an overgrown great white. It has features that are expected of an animal of its type and size. Its front half is stockily built and powerfully muscled, featuring a blunted snout which real-life Megs probably had in order to accommodate charging large and powerful prey items. Its back half features the streamlined shape and broad tail fin that the real animal was believed to have had. So in terms of overall design, the Megalodon itself is pretty spot on, and indeed is very well animated. Its movements feel real, and it doesn't do much that a real Megalodon probably couldn't have done. The main flaw in terms of scientific accuracy in the film is actually its sole premise, the survival of Megalodon into the modern day. The idea of a population of living megalodons surviving in the deepest parts of the ocean is quite popular in pop culture and pseudoscience. However, it is, unfortunately, practically an impossibility. When this animal was alive, it would have patrolled all across the ocean, hunting massive animals that generally lived close to the surface waters, and it probably would have been a highly aggressive and very territorial animal. And yes, while there is shockingly large amounts of the ocean still yet unexplored, if something the size and nature of a megalodon was still alive, we would know about it. So unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, Megalodon is definitely extinct. But like hell if I'm gonna let that get in the way of me enjoying this movie. All in all, I had a blast with the Meg, and it does serve as a grand and worthy entrance for Megalodon into the world of cinema. So that is all for now, and I am hoping to do more videos like this in the future, uploading both educational videos and videos that focus on paleontology and prehistory in pop culture. Movies and television shows such as Walking with Dinosaurs or Jurassic Park really did help launch my passion for all things prehistoric. And whether it's some kind of masterpiece or just dumb fun, there are many facets of pop culture paleontology that deserve mention and indeed respect. So thank you very much for watching, and I do hope you've enjoyed it.